हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल। तो जैसे हम लोग ने पिछले वीडियो में बताया था दैट इट वुड बी अ 2 पार्ट सीरीज। सो दिस इज द सेकंड पार्ट वेयर वी विल बी शेयरिंग यू सम tips and tricks once you have landed here in Poland. Firstly, now that you have landed in Poland, welcome to Poland. Assuming that you have seen our previous video, we shared some tips and tricks on how you can get a forex card before you come here.
So now that you are in Poland, the first thing you should do is to get a SIM card. You can get a SIM card in the nearest store, which is called as Zapka. You can walk into the store with your passport and purchase a SIM card and provide the passport to the shopkeeper, and he would immediately activate the SIM card. The SIM card would cost you around 5 zloty, which is valid for at least 5 days, and then probably you can choose your own plans according to your needs.
The reason why we recommend Zapka is because normally not a lot of shops are open till late, but Zapka normally is open till 10 o'clock in the night. So it's very easy to get a SIM card in Zapka.
Is a store which you can commonly find all across the Poland, and it is situated like in every 100 or 200 meters. So it makes easier for us to go directly and purchase a SIM card.
So we have divided this video into 4 parts which will help you understand and sort out based on these categories. The first one being transport, on how you can commute between the cities or within the cities in Poland. Second, food, on how you can get food and what options do you have if you want to buy groceries. The third, stay. If you have come to Poland for a long period of time, you might be requiring a place to stay. So we have some recommendations for you for stay. Fourth, important things that you have to do once you come here.
So coming to the first category which we have is the transport options which you would require here to commute within the city and from also from the airport. So if you are at the airport, you would probably look for an option like a cab, or maybe you can also choose for public transport. But we would recommend you, since you might have a luggage with you, so we would recommend you to go for a cab option. And as mentioned in our previous video, we already said that Uber app is something which we can install and come previously, because we can use it from our India number, and we can also use our email ID in that. So that is the best option. But other options which are also available is Bolt and Free Now, which is comparatively giving good prices alongside with the Uber. Coming to the second option, which is public transport. So for that, you can download the Yagdoyed app, and for doing the registration you would require your SIM card which you have already bought, and your email ID, and you can register yourself in the app. The first step after you have registered in the app is load some currency in the wallet. You can use your international credit card or probably your forex card to load some money in the wallet. Yagdoyed app is a very good option to search for the public transport. Generally we can do that in Google Maps as well, but Yagdoyed app is dedicatedly for this purpose, and it is very useful because it gives you the exact timings when the bus or the tram would arrive, what is the cost that would be incurred if you are traveling from point A to point B. So it suggests you that you should buy for a 20-minute ticket or an hour ticket or 1.5 hours. And generally in Poland you travel with the time based travel basically. So it is like for 20 minutes you pay 4 zloty, like in Krakow you pay 4 zloty, but in Warsaw it's something 3.8.
Also make sure that whenever you're buying a ticket in the Yagdoyat app, it asks you the vehicle number. You can see the vehicle numbers everywhere in the tram or the bus, that wherever you travel, you will be able to see that number. You have to enter the number and then buy the ticket. Once you buy the ticket, you do not have to validate the ticket. You don't have to do anything. If you do it through a Yagdoyad app, it's validated for the time being what you selected. So the second way on how you can buy tickets for public transport is through the ticket vending machine. You get these machines installed near every tram or bus stations, and if you are not able to locate one, every bus and tram has their own ticket machine inside it. Make sure that once you get inside the tram or bus, you go and buy the ticket and validate the ticket. And how do you validate the ticket? Basically the one that you get through the tickets machine, you validate it through a small machine that you can see in the bus or tram. You just punch in and there would be a date stamp that would be printed that says that the ticket has been validated. Make sure that you validate your ticket, or else if you get caught, you will be fined heavily. So coming to the second category, which is the food. We understand that you are new to Poland and you may not get a lot of options here. So for you, we have some recommendations. Let's say that you want to buy some groceries once you're here. So you can go to stores like Bidronka, you can go to Carrefour. Even Zapka has a small section where you can buy some items in the groceries list. Then you also have options like Lidl and Ocean. You can get a lot of Indian options in Ocean as well, but Bidronka is the affordable option among all. So we recommend you to go to Bidronka. Also make sure that you have a translated list with you of the items that you want to buy, because there you might not get a lot of network in the stores and then you will struggle to translate. So it's better that you have a translated list that you can find the items that you want to buy in this grocery store. Now coming to the Indian stores, so there are a lot of Indian stores located in all of the cities in Poland. Little India is one chain that will be located in most of the cities in Poland.
Yes.
You also, if you're in Krakow, you have options like India Store. You have options like
Welcome India.
You have options like Welcome India, so you can go there and buy the items that you want to buy. Also Little India and India Bazaar is online as well, so you can opt for the online booking of the items as well. And if you want to order some food at home, since you may be tired once you are here and you want to order, there are options like Uber also has a food app. You can download that to order some food, as well as you also get options like Bolt. Another tip from our side, if you're coming to Krakow, India Flame, Royal Curry, Jira are some of the restaurants that are quite famous and affordable, so you may try that.
So coming to the next category is stay. Finding a stay accommodation for a longer period. If you are here for like work, or if you are a student, you would probably require accommodation for yourself. So there are two ways to find your accommodation. The first option is through agents. You can give your requirements to them and they can give you suggestions based on your requirements. The second option is through websites like OLX, Autodom, and also some Facebook groups which you can join and you can search for yourself. You will find that there are agents posting ads. You can filter it as private offer. You will get all the listings directly coming from the owners, which will save your commission of the agent.
Our recommendation is, it depends upon your time period. So for, let's say you have 15 days for you to find an accommodation, you can go through some agents and they'll help you out, figure out a house based upon your requirements. If you have a month or more than 20 days to find a house, you can go through these websites and it will be easy. In our case, we found a house through Autodom and without commission. It was very easy since we had 25 days in hands and we could find a house. We also saw multiple options. Here in Poland, it's a little different than India. So here, when you're going to see a house and if you like it, you mention your interest to the owner, and based upon the interest or the options that the owner has, the owner will select one of them. So you may feel that okay, you have to place a lot of interest in a lot of house before you get your ideal one.
We would recommend you not to go for an occasional lease contract because in this contract it is more favorable towards the owner and rather than you, and it would also require a second interest which probably you won't have it. So we would recommend you to go for a full-time contract for at least a year and make sure that you read all the terms and conditions before signing the contract.
So coming to the last category that we have is the important things that you have to do. So in our case, Abhijit came first to Poland and then I came. So his paperwork was happening beforehand than me. The first thing that we recommend you to do is PESEL.
PESEL is a unique identification number assigned to individuals. It is just like a PAN card back in India, and you can get yourself a PESEL number by going to a nearest Urzon Miasta. You can search on Google. We'll put the name here because it would be, I can understand it can be difficult for the first time to understand. So it is called as Urzon Miasta. You can search Urzon Miasta near me and you can go to the nearest office along with your passport. So once you have arrived to the Urzon Miasta, take a token and wait for your turn. Ask them that you want to get yourself a PaySell number. They would give you a form. Fill the details. The form would be in Polish language, so we would recommend you to convert, use Google Translate to convert and fill the details correctly. If you don't know what to fill in some sections, you can obviously ask them. So other option, like if you are not having a rental agreement till now and you are staying in a temporary accommodation, don't worry, you can still get your PaySell created. You would have to sign a small declaration and you will have to write that in Polish. But don't worry, you don't have to write on your own. They would give you a written copy. You just have to copy paste and sign it that this is a temporary accommodation, and you would update your address once you have your permanent accommodation. Important point to note in this is that once you have your permanent accommodation and you go back and try to update the address, updating the address is totally free, but if you want the physical copy of the PaySell certificate, then you will have to pay a fees of 17 PLN.
The other important thing that you have to do is the bank account. Of course, it's very important. Even if you are a student or if you are working, bank account is where you will get your salaries, or you'll get money that you can use here. So we recommend banks like Bank of Polska, Citibank and Santander Bank. These banks open your account based on your passport, and some may also ask PaySell, but you can go and get yourself a bank account. They do not ask a lot of documents. That's it from our side. If you still have any questions or queries, do let us know in the comment section below and we'll be happy to help you out.
Thank you for watching this video. If this video has helped you in any way, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel.
Thank you guys. Stay tuned for our next video. It would be a travel video. We are traveling to a neighboring country. Let us know if in the comment section if you can guess the country name.